Jamie and Greg spent 2 years searching far and wide for their dream home.
Greg knows how particular I am. When we moved into this house, he loved it.
Yeah, it was a great house then. Now things have changed.
Now, caring for 2 kids, stay-at-home dad Greg has had it with his home's lack of function.
Being at home with the kids just really shows me how much this house does not work. I need a house that is easier to live in.
It took me 2 years to find this house, and there's no way I can find another one anytime soon.
2 experts each have a solution for them. Realtor David will find them a move-in ready home that gives them family-sized function without the headaches.
Wow, look at this kitchen. It sounds to me like this house is almost perfect so far.
Almost.
While designer Hillary
I have to open things up so that they have flow.
will make daily life immeasurably easier by reinventing many of the home's hotly debated spaces.
Whoa.
After all the hard work, what will Greg and Jamie choose to do with their house?
We've decided to...
Will they love it or list it? Finding this 2,300 square foot bungalow was no small feat when Jamie and Greg went looking 7 years ago.
It took 2 years to find this house.
Because of me. Because I have a list of things that I needed in a house, and this house had all those things.
It was 1 story, had the wood-burning fireplace, had the nice established neighborhood with the trees, and down the street from our parents.
Where's Abby? I just love this house.
And while they both loved it when they moved in, 5 years and 2 children later, Greg and Jamie no longer see this house the same way.
When we first moved here, we had 1 kid. This house worked. Now, with 2 kids, it's just not working for me.
2 kids is not that big of a deal.
I'm stay-at-home dad,
Bye.
and I love it. I take pride in it, but being at home with the kids just really shows me how much this house does not work. I gotta cook, I gotta clean, gotta feed the kids. It's a lot. I need a house that is easier to live in.
Greg knows how particular I am. I can't believe he wants to even consider leaving this house.
Well, I'd much rather do it now than have to do it later.
He's just asking for trouble.
As much trouble as finding a new house might be, for Greg, it's easier than trying to juggle 2 kids in a dysfunctional home.
You know, the main area of the house, it looks like it's open, but when I'm trying to run back and forth and get things done, that wall is just in the way.
We take down the wall, and oh my goodness, there are the kids.
But it's not just the wall that has Greg hating the space.
The kitchen is a disaster. You can't open the dishwasher and refrigerator at the same time. Half of the cabinets don't close. I'm done.
My favorite place in the whole house is the nook, which is the little part of the kitchen that I have 2 seats, and while Greg is cooking, I sit in one, and we just have family time.
Jamie's in love with the nook. Don't you think we can find another nook in another house? This is crazy.
And the crazy continues when Greg needs to do the laundry.
The laundry room, it's not really a laundry room. It's kind of like tucked away in the little corner of the hallway.
But it's actually in a great spot because it's off the hall, and you can just put a door there, and now you have a room.
You can't just zip you do a door right there.
Well, you can, but somebody can.
There's 3 bathrooms in this house, and all of them need work. Aren't you completely embarrassed having our guests use that half bathroom? Because I am.
Just needs a little updating, and we have 2 other bathrooms.
The main bathroom that the kids use, it's got its share of problems too. Mustard orange tile for starters. The tub is old, has stains in it. It's just a mess.
But again, that's an easy fix.
That master bathroom is a joke. It's kind of like a water closet. We can't get into the bathroom at the same time. Yeah, I need to take a shower. I need to brush my teeth.
Okay, you sound like Abby now.
You can't tell me that the master bath doesn't drive you crazy.
Yeah, okay, so it drives me crazy, but I think we just need to find somebody that can fix it.
And the bathrooms aren't the only spaces that have Greg feeling unbalanced.
Kids' bedrooms, Abby's got this huge room. My son William, his room doesn't even compare to that room. And as he gets bigger, he's going to want to have that same kind of room.
I really don't think that he's gonna care.
Greg might be able to face the inevitable fights over room sizes if he had a place to unwind and flex his musical muscles.
It's great to be with the kids, but when the day's over, I just need to go to the music room and unwind. The music room is not just a music room. There's toys in there, cat litters in there,
We need that space for other things, like for our guests and as an office.
and it's so close to the other bedrooms that...
Hey, Greg, can you put the headphones on? The kids are going to bed.
Do you understand how hard it is to rock out with your headphones? And then still be told it makes too much noise?
I can still hear you. Well, I'm only telling you it's making too much noise when it's like midnight. Take the headphones off. It's time to go to bed.
But that's the only time I have to play.
Doesn't it seem a little extreme that we have to pack up and move just for your music?
Well, what else could we do?
Go to bed. We're done.
I'm in this house 24/7. It's like this huge cloud is just hanging over us.
Everything can be fixed.
You're starting to sound like a broken record.
It took me 2 years to find this house, and there's no way I can find another one anytime soon.
I convinced Jamie to buy this house. I can convince her to buy another one.
Desperate for a home that can satisfy this busy family's need for order and organization, Jamie and Greg will have to decide, can they love their home again, or will they list it?
I can see the future. I think we're moving.
I can see the future too, and we're staying.
While this couple is no closer to agreement, help is on the way. Designer Hillary will reimagine their home into the functional, family-friendly space Greg so desperately needs. While Realtor David will prove to Jamie that she can find hassle-free happiness elsewhere during the search for a new home. Before setting foot in the house, the 2 experts have an appointment to meet up and review the couple's must-haves to stay or sell.
Hey, I'm here.
20 minutes late.
18 minutes.
Okay, 18.
You know, it took her 2 years to find this house. That means my 18 minutes doesn't count for anything.
Okay, do you want to read our list to find out what we have to do?
Yeah, sure. You start.
Must-haves to list it. 4 good-sized bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, open concept floor plan, updated kitchen, laundry room, a music room for Greg, and a family-friendly neighborhood.
Here's my must-haves to love it. A open up and renovate kitchen and family room, resize kids' bedrooms, update main bathroom, renovate powder room, enlarge and update master bath, and create a dedicated laundry room.
That's a lot of work. Why did they buy this house anyways?
Well, I don't know, but if this took them 2 years, I don't know what the hell you're going to find them. Let's
I'm
go.
faster, trust me. Took them 2 years to find this house?
There's nothing wrong with this.
When you say somebody took 2 years to find a house, you anticipate it's going to be mind-blowing.
Well, we only just walked in. Let's go.
You did that hand movement like, here it is! Look how amazing it is! And I'm going, no!
Well, anyway, it is a great space.
Which leads to a toy room. How much sense does that make?
It's brilliant. Well, you want a toy room. What?
Look at this kitchen. It's horrible.
It's not horrible.
Excuse me. They asked you to gut it and redo it.
And that's what I'm going to do.
And while you're at it, get rid of these floors.
That was not on my list.
David doesn't like laminate.
Really? Well, I didn't get David's list.
You're going to get it soon. Let's go.
Good.
Or that floor David doesn't like. And I'm not too crazy about this either. Can you do something about this?
You know what? You're just trying to deflect attention from fantastic room, beautiful access, gorgeous deck, gorgeous backyard.
I'm not trying to deflect anything. I just know that I'm the guy that has to sell it. The powder room. One of 3 bathrooms in this house that needs to be gutted. That's a lot of gutting.
Could be right. Could be wrong. Wow, what a great room.
I guess this is why they bought it.
Could be. It's still a good-sized room.
But they want you to resize the bedrooms.
But I've only seen 2, so I'm going to figure that out when we've seen all the bedrooms. Let's go.
Let's go.
Well, it is music room.
This room is already cramped to begin with.
I'm sorry?
If they ask you to resize this, it's going to be cramped again, and he's going to have a space he doesn't like.
That's what
Whereas
you're
I can
saying?
find them 3 really good-sized rooms,
Yeah.
so that they don't have to resize.
Really?
Let's go.
I don't care.
So what do you got to say for yourself?
I'm going to take care of it.
Still trying to figure out why they bought this house.
That's your problem, not mine.
This is why they bought the house.
I'm going to leave it right like that.
You are so full of it.
I am.
Master bedroom.
Hey, look at this.
Good master bedroom.
Bathroom. Oh, dear.
There isn't one room in this house that I get really excited about.
Yeah, it's a tiny little bathroom. I'll deal with that.
This whole house needs redone.
Not true.
I'm feeling very good about this.
What are you basing that on?
I'm basing it on my brilliance.
That is such a mistake.
5 years after an exhausting house hunt led professional Jamie and stay-at-home dad Greg to this charming bungalow. They've become split over how family-friendly their house really is. Jamie is counting on Hillary's ability to ease the daily dysfunction and prove to Greg that this house is where they belong. But Greg is betting heavily that realtor David can convince Jamie to move by showing her properties that not only make Greg's life easier, but check off all the boxes that her house can't.
I don't see how I can lose this one.
I don't believe for a second that David is as down on this house as he pretends.
I'm going to be showing them turnkey houses. The real bonus? I don't have to stick to their neighborhood, which means world's my oyster.
When I have finished renovating, upgrading, this house will have gone from really, really, really nice to perfect.
Hillary and David meet up with Greg and Jamie to find out what kind of budgets they'll be working with.
Greg, I completely understand why you want out of that house because almost every square inch needs attending to.
Needs a little work.
Not a little work. It needs a lot of work. Now, I've done an evaluation on your home, and the current value is $250,000.
Yeah, a little low from what I was thinking, but
What is the budget for the new house?
$350,000.
That's a reasonable budget. That is going to go a long way to really finding you a fantastic house.
But remember, it took me 2 years to find the house that we live in.
So you either had a bad agent or you're extremely picky.
I'm extremely picky.
she is picky.
That's okay. I deal with picky people all the time.
So, Greg, I know you think you need a new house.
Just doesn't function well for us.
And that's why I'm here. How much money do I have to spend?
$110,000.
That's a really great budget. Having said that, I'm just hoping that nothing horrible comes up to bite us.
Fine. See what the hell could possibly go wrong? She's hating me right now.
All right, look, when I'm done, you're going to love it.
No, he's not. Because what's going to happen is I'm going to find you your perfect home, and the only thing you're saying about your current house is listed.
I'm with you, David.
Cheers. We're gonna love it.
Cheers.
David takes his $350,000 house hunting budget and is out the door in search of the perfect place that will make Jamie move. While back at the house, Hillary and her contractor Eric aren't wasting any time headed to the kitchen to plot out how their $110,000 renovation budget can create hassle-free flow Greg so desperately needs.
So there's 2 things I have to get out of this kitchen. I have to get that wall down so he gets his sight lines. I have to open things up so that they have flow.
I have to go in the attic and see if that's the load-bearing wall.
Why do you have to do it right now?
Well, you want to know, right? I'm going to go. I'll be right back.
It's going to come down anyway.
I know, but I need to check for myself.
But why does it have to be right now?
Can you hear me, Hillary?
Yes, I can hear you.
You know you never give me an easy task. It's a load-bearing wall.
Eric, get down here now,
All right,
please.
I'm coming. You have to show me a little love.
No.
This
This is load bearing, but we'll run a lamb beam that goes all the way across.
Yeah.
Big open concept.
Yeah.
You got your wish.
Okay, what I'm going to do is create a very large island, and the plumbing is not actually moving significantly.
Because you want to save me some money?
I couldn't give a damn about saving money right now. I would like to wring your neck
I
right now.
appreciate it.
He gets his sight lines, they get the clearance they need, they get the flow they need. She still gets her little nook, sipping on her wine while he prepares dinner.
You
It's
got
like,
a blank check for all of this?
you worry a lot more than you should.
Somebody has to worry.
Powder room,
All right.
just updating everything.
You're making my life simple.
I am.
All right.
Here's the thing. Greg is convinced that William's room is hugely smaller than Abby's bedroom.
It's a standard 10 by 12 room.
Okay, so do me a favor and tell me exactly
Give me
how
a
much
minute,
more
give
she
me a minute.
has.
Okay.
Anytime today's good.
You're looking at about 10 square feet bigger.
Then it's not worth spending any money to expand this bedroom. We'll keep it exactly the way it is.
You like my new safety goggles?
You have to not wear any other of the little girl's clothing, though.
I promise.
Bathroom. Everything comes out, but everything's going back in exactly the same place.
So you really do love me.
Not necessarily. Okay, so listen. This is Greg's music room, all right?
Okay.
I need to take some space out of here to enlarge the master bathroom.
Okay.
As far as I'm concerned, everything here can get flipped around, go on that wall, and give me what I need here, which is around 4 feet.
Okay.
Laundry room. Close off that access, build a wall, get some soundproofing into it. Build an access door coming in off of the hallway. They now actually have a laundry room. It is a really nice master.
Okay.
What we do have to do is the bathroom. This is our shared wall with the music room, right? So I'm picking up 4 feet that way.
Okay.
So I'm going to get a double vanity and then swing it around and slide it down into that 4 foot that I just picked up, okay? Toilet is going to move over. That frees up this wall as the entire wall being a shower instead of just this pokey little bit here.
Great.
And suddenly they actually really have...
The real master bath.
Well, exactly.
Yeah, you're giving me extra work.
You know, do not start with me about money because I just want to remind you we have $110,000 to spend.
And it's going to go very fast.
Oh, we always talk about money.
Somebody has to be realistic.
No, I'm totally realistic.
Stay-at-home dad Greg has had it with his dysfunctional bungalow that his wife Jamie adores. Determined to prove this main floor's potential, Hillary's team immediately gets to work, tearing down the obtrusive wall between the kitchen and family room. Meanwhile, in the interest of making mornings so much easier, the master bathroom vanity and toilet are ripped out, and the tiny tile shower is painstakingly chipped away. While the past is meticulously cleared out at home, Greg and Jamie are a few neighborhoods away, where David is hoping he's found the house that can set this family up for the future. At 2,500 square feet, this two-story house is undeniably larger than theirs and features 4 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms, including a spacious master bath. To help keep the kids within sight, there's an open-concept kitchen and family room. Greg gets a spacious music room, while Jamie gets an office. David has taken them well outside their neighborhood to show them how far their money will go. But will it go far enough for the famously picky Jamie?
Okay, come on in.
Wow, this is nice.
This is a brand new house.
I like that our house is an older house. It has character
And issues.
that Hillary's gonna fix.
Not all of them. Right here, you have a perfect office area.
Or playroom.
All right, so we move into the dining room. You've got beautiful wainscoting. That's character, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's a little small.
What do you think?
It's a good size.
You don't just have a dining room, though. You've got an eat-in kitchen.
Whoa, look at this kitchen. I love it.
And it opens up to the family room, which is one of the complaints you have about yours.
That doesn't look like a wood-burning fireplace.
You didn't ask for a wood-burning fireplace.
Where's my nook?
Your nook.
Yeah,
You've got 2 big, beautiful windows over there. You throw a couple of chairs in front of there, and there's your nook.
that's the yard.
That's the yard here.
I'm just gonna need a bigger yard.
Now, a laundry for you guys. You're not going to get much better than this from Hillary. I can guarantee you that. Okay, let's head upstairs.
Upstairs, I don't want there to be stairs.
Why don't you want there to be stairs?
I don't want to have to go up and down when I'm old.
You didn't ask for a 1-story house.
Just add that to your list.
Okay. The master bedroom.
It's a good size room.
Look at the neighbors. They're right there.
Put some
Yeah, some
blinds up and you
blinds.
won't see them. And here you have an ensuite that doesn't need a stitch of work.
Yeah, I'm just not loving it.
Let's keep going.
Okay.
And the kids'
Yeah, the kids could use this.
It's nice.
Yeah, well, it's new.
Kids' bedroom number 1. You've got a good-sized closet, and there's a bedroom right next door to this that's exactly the same size.
The kids got the same size rooms.
Exactly.
I think you're checking the boxes, David.
But now the list is just a little longer.
Let's keep going. A little longer. And here you have the final bedroom, which would be the guest room.
Nice.
I think this house pretty much delivered everything you guys have asked me for.
I haven't seen my music room.
I may have something you'll like. Have a look at this. Greg, this is going to be your music space.
This is awesome.
Yeah, I'd like some of this space in that part.
No, you want it where it is, over top of the garage, because it allows him to make as much noise as he wants and not disturb anybody.
I like it.
Well, I'm
Greg's
sure
happy.
you do.
You know what else this has? You have a full bathroom here.
Nobody's gonna use this space.
I'll use this.
What do you mean?
When I have my friends over here, they'll use this space too.
Exactly. What do you think this house is listed at?
300,000.
360.
This house is listed at 325.
It isn't working.
We are moving on.
With my new list,
with the new list. Let's go.
There's no way I'm trading my house for that house.
If their list gets any bigger, it's going to explode.
I just don't think David understands what we're looking for.
You keep adding stuff to the list. I mean, how is he supposed to figure out what we need?
It's time to lick my wounds and find some fantastic bungalows fast, because I don't have 2 years to work with.
Well, I have faith that Hillary is going to make everything right.
I don't know.
While David tries to get a handle on his ever-growing must-have list, Jamie and Greg head home, where they come face-to-face with the future of their family room kitchen combination.
As you can see, we started demolition here.
Oh, wow. It's all the way open.
That looks so nice.
Okay, we've got some other things we've got to sort out here in the
Okay.
bedrooms, okay? The impression is absolutely that Abby's room is a huge
Yeah,
room
it's
compared
huge.
to this. I know, but really it's not that much bigger. You know, it's an optical illusion.
So if it's only an optical illusion, can you do something about that?
They're almost the same size rooms. So why would I spend money trying to enlarge William's room? It doesn't make any sense to me. What does make sense to me is enlarging your master bathroom into your music room, basically.
Yes.
That makes sense.
I'm going to bring the bathroom pretty much up to where that window ends, and you would basically get the balance of the room.
I don't think this is going to work. If I have a friend to come over that wants to jam out, there's no room for my friend.
Okay, so hold on. You never talked about friends.
I don't think this is going to work.
We really need to enlarge the bathroom.
Look, if you're going to cut some of this space out, I don't care what you have to do, but you're going to have to find some space somewhere else.
I don't have another space for you.
Well, you need to find another space. It's just how it's got to be.
Fine.
I mean, that's just not going to work what she's planning.
Greg is pretty angry.
I felt like I was being a little harsh with Hillary, but I was kind of desperate. I needed to make sure that that came across.
Well, I think she can handle it.
No one ever told me that I had to find a space that's going to accommodate his equipment and his friend's equipment.
I mean, now you've told her that you need a bigger or a nicer music room, so she'll find the space somewhere.
Where am I supposed to find a music room? I'd like to know.
I just think that we can find something better out there that has everything.
David has a $350,000 house hunting budget to find a home that lives up to Jamie's ever-growing must-have list.
Bigger yard.
Meanwhile, Hillary has a healthy $110,000 renovation budget to transform this home into a headache-free space for stay-at-home dad Greg. But when the impact of expanding the master bathroom means almost eliminating his music room, Greg made his objections clear.
It's actually her job to make me want to stay here. And without a music room, it's just not going to happen.
This is the space I have to work with. Unless I take him outside. Because that's all that's left. Eric?
Yes?
What are you doing in here?
I came in here to put my tools away, and I found water all over the floor, and I don't know if it's coming from the ceiling or if it's coming from the foundation.
Great. Because guess what? This is going to be their music room.
Oh, just pile some more on my plate, why don't you?
Well, it's not just your plate, it's my plate too. So, you know what? Continue to find out what the hell is going on here. Make sure there's no water. He's got his music room, okay?
I gotta have my red cape on today.
I don't even know if you can imagine how annoying you are sometimes. Can you just fix it? Thank you.
Yes,
Goodbye.
I'm fixing it.
Eric wastes no time having his team investigate the source of the water in the garage. It's determined that due to the cracks in the foundation walls, the entire perimeter of the garage needs to be waterproofed. A trench is dug along the full length of the space. It's a costly job, but one Hillary deems absolutely necessary to give Greg his all-important music room. And inside, Eric and the boys are erasing any memory of Greg's former music space by knocking down the wall to expand the master bathroom. While the dust continues to fly at their house, Greg and Jamie are once again a few neighborhoods away, where David is anxious to show them a home he thinks can actually live up to Jamie's lofty expectations.
You've got almost an acre of land here.
That's awesome. The kids would love this.
At 2,500 square feet, this bungalow is 200 square feet larger than their current home and features 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, including a spacious master bath, and a large open-concept kitchen-family room combination, complete with Jamie's coveted nook. Also included are a dedicated laundry room and a separated music space for Greg, all in a family-friendly neighborhood with an expansive yard.
Come on in.
It's nice.
It is a bungalow.
Okay.
So let's move on. Bedroom number 1, which is pretty much the same size as bedroom number 2 for your kids, so no one's going to be arguing about
That's
who's
what we
got the
want.
better room.
It's not what Abby has now, but it's a fine room.
Good. Let's go see the bathroom. Bathroom number 1 of 3 in this house.
This is miles better than what we have.
I still have faith in Hillary, but this is a nice bathroom. I'll give you that.
Now, here you have the dining room.
I think it was bigger than the last one we saw, too.
This is good.
It gets better. See the kitchen.
Wow, look at this kitchen. I like this.
Not to mention the open concept plan you're getting, which is something you wanted.
Really got good sightlines for the kids here.
And you got a fireplace.
But that's not a wood-burning fireplace.
No, it's not, but it's a fireplace.
I'm noticing a little nook over here, too.
Here's your nook.
I did not think you were going to find me a nook.
It sounds to me like this house is almost perfect so far.
Almost.
Let's go. And here you have the master bedroom.
I like it. It's huge.
I feel like I'm cheating on my house right now.
Well, it's better than cheating on your husband.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
The ensuite. Ooh. The one that there is no way Hillary can give you.
I don't like that I'm saying this, but you're doing really well.
And we're
You were
not-
listening. You were paying attention.
And believe me, keeping your list inside my head is not that easy. The laundry room.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Something else to show you, way more exciting than the laundry room, right around the corner.
Oh, no, stairs.
You may not have to use these stairs very often.
Ah,
It's going to be his music room.
nice.
Okay.
Good job.
This music room also comes with a powder room.
Wouldn't have to bother anybody going down the stairs?
Exactly.
Yeah, I like that.
And here you have a big, beautiful backyard.
This is nice.
What do you think this house is listed at?
310.
What do you think?
340.
This house is listed at 380.
Wow.
Sure,
I think this
it's
house
not
is
quite-
perfect. It's just a little bit out of our price range.
We're gonna keep looking.
Okay.
See if I can find an even more perfect house, if that's possible.
I think David hit it out of the park on this house, and I think you loved it too.
Yes, it's $30,000 over budget, but it's as close to perfect as I'm gonna find for Jamie.
I mean, there were a lot of things I liked about it, but it's not our house.
Well, I have no choice. I have to find a cheaper option.
Having glanced perfection once, David dives back into the listings, praying he can do it again. Meanwhile, Jamie and Greg head home, only to find out what Hillary and her team are diving into.
Things have been moving along here.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
The door's gone, and there's
Yep.
a big hole
Oh,
back in the
yeah.
patio.
You were the guy who told me I want a music room, no matter what. You're getting a music room in this garage. Once I fix the problem with water that's coming into it,
Oh no.
your garage shares the wall with your house. There's no question if we don't deal with this, it's going to find its way into your house.
Like, where's the money coming from for this?
I don't suppose there's any more coming from you.
I don't think we have any more money to.
Something's got to come off of your list. And in my opinion, it makes absolute sense to take off the 2 bathrooms that I was going to update for you.
Losing the bathrooms is kind of.
I mean, they work. Everything functions. There's nothing wrong with the plumbing. There's nothing wrong with a single thing in there except that they're old.
And we can renovate those bathrooms down the line.
You know, it just uncovers more problems, and that's kind of what my issue is with the house, is that every time we fix one problem, then we uncover another 1 or 2 problem.
You're getting what you want.
It's just a trade-off, and that's kind of why I'm more drawn to move on to another house.
You told me, find me a music room. I found you a music room.
Yes.
It happens to come with a problem.
But she's fixing it.
I'm just not very thrilled about this. It's really great she's found that music room, but, you know, it's like we solve one problem, and we find 2 other problems.
I'm giving him his music room, and he's still not on board.
I don't really want to renovate the bathrooms later on down the line.
The only saving grace in all of this is Jamie,
Right now, the main concern is your music room, and she solved that problem.
and I'm just hoping that she can bring him around.
It makes me feel like it's time to go.
Getting Greg to embrace his once dysfunctional bungalow means Hillary has had to shift her priorities to creating a space for him to rock out. The existing garage storage space is torn down, and new framing is added to make a more roomy jam space for Greg. But as the music space begins to take shape, the question of how to heat it weighs heavily on Eric.
I'm having a problem with the HVAC system. The system that's holding the house is not strong enough to supply the new music room. And not only that, I have to break through the foundation in order to put the supply line. It's a lot of work and very, very expensive. I have a solution.
Okay.
I could put the music room on its own HVAC system. It's less expensive, but it's still expensive. I need a few more bucks.
What, you're looking at me like I'm going to come up with more money out of my budget?
I got limp.
I've got so much I have to do. And that was going to be coming out of my contingency fund. And now you're telling me that I need to give you that money for this?
Sorry.
We don't have a choice. We have to do it.
Yes.
But you know what this means? My contingency fund has gone.
As Hillary's team presses on, they're not the only ones feeling the pressure, because David too has been working overtime, showing house after house in an attempt to impress the ever-picky Jamie.
Here you have a walk-in closet.
Wow.
Come on, this is pretty sweet.
Yeah, this is sweet.
Yeah, but I'm not going to move for a closet. I mean, there were a lot of things I liked about it, but it's not our house.
Main floor powder room.
This is a lot smaller than the half bath we have.
It's a powder room. You don't need a lot of space. Bedroom number 2.
It's nice, it's clean, but it just looks, not a lot of character.
We're going to bring our own character to it.
We'll see.
I only know why it took 2 years for you to find a house.
I told you I was picky.
Let's go. Yes, she did.
I just don't think David understands what we're looking for.
David's professional. I think he can find what we're looking for.
So what do we think?
Didn't have my nook.
Oh, this might take 2 years.
Still no closer to striking a chord with Jamie, David continues the hunt. While the couple heads home, where Hillary is hoping a peek at the progress will help to get Greg on side.
Wow, look at the
Gorgeous,
floor.
huh?
Yeah.
This
Is
is
that
really
different?
nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
And of course, look.
Doorway's gone. It's nice.
You get the full width of this room now. It really feels huge.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. I love it.
Exactly. Well, I'm really glad that you love that.
But I did notice that there's still parquet out here.
I would like to have put this floor everywhere, I really would. But you know what happened? Because we had to have a music room and we had to deal with the water. And then, of course, I had to get HVAC into your garage space.
I totally understand that we had some hiccups, but I really need this floor to replace the parquet throughout the hallway.
How are we going to find that money?
My question, too.
Well, we'll just give you some more.
You'll give it to me?
Yeah.
What?
That's a great solution.
Yeah.
I like that
Where's that
solution.
We'll do it. I'll deal with him.
What? Wait a
I just
second.
want these floors. It
That's
looks great.
But that's not part of the budget.
Yeah.
I can't believe you just gave her more money that fast.
Well, I budget the money, so I'll just budget that in.
I love this. This has never happened before.
It's like, yeah, you budget the money, but there's a limit to how much money that we can give her.
Yeah, I know, but you're gonna love it.
Sorry. This is mine. Can't get enough of our awesome designs?
Or our fantastic house tours.
Go online and look at the fabulous before and after photos.
Get the inside scoop.
And highlights of your favorite episodes.
All at hgtv.com/love-it-or-list-it.
Designer Hillary and her team are in the midst of transforming this once dysfunctional bungalow into a space that's easier for busy stay-at-home dad Greg to manage. The large island is installed in the center of the newly opened kitchen, and as the rest of the new cabinetry is finished, it's clear the function of this kitchen has been vastly improved. Meanwhile, in the newly expanded master bathroom, the tile for the new shower is going in. Next door, installers are working on a built-in cabinet that's going to double the usefulness of this recently reduced space. With her team speeding towards the finish, Hillary and Eric check in on the finer details.
You missed the spot, guys.
I do have a couple of issues. I don't like seeing this door and this trim in this white butting up against the off-white cabinetry. I'd like to paint out the trim, the door in the same color as the wall. And then it just kind of disappears.
Not an issue.
Good. That's it. Love everything else.
While her team preps the finishing touches on this extensive renovation, the future looks bright for Hillary. But she's not the only one looking up, because not far away, David hopes he's finally found the right balance of everything it will take to please Jamie.
I see you brought William with you.
Yes?
At 2,100 square feet, this house is smaller than theirs, but features 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, including a master bathroom, an open concept entertaining space, a separate laundry room, a music room for Greg, and is located just minutes from their current home. After such an exhausting house hunt, could this finally be the one?
Welcome to house number 653. We're in your neighborhood.
I like that.
I like this big ceiling here.
William, anything?
He's keeping his opinion to himself for now.
Good. I like that. Bedroom number 1 of 3. This would probably be William's bedroom.
It is kind of small.
William, do you like this bedroom? Yes. Perfect. Bathroom number 1.
It looks like it needs a little work.
You know, our bathrooms aren't getting done, so it's almost even.
Bedroom number 2. Now, in terms of sizing,
Yeah, it's about the same.
so you have no issues with somebody having a bigger bedroom.
Yeah.
Okay, we are heading to the backyard. Yes, I know it's not a wood burning fireplace. Beautiful backyard for your kids to run around in.
It's great.
What do you think, Greg?
I like it.
Let's head back inside. Here you have the eat-in kitchen.
It's a little dated.
Yeah, I'm not really feeling this kitchen. And it's not open concept.
You could take that wall down, and then you'd have the sight lines that you want.
I don't want to have to do renovation again.
But let's not forget how many houses we have been through. In terms of finding you everything you want for the budget you've given me, it's just not going to happen.
We did give Hillary some extra money.
Why?
So she could do the floors.
Now, you didn't give me more money.
Well, I know. I don't want to put money into a house that isn't mine.
It could be ours.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, this kitchen definitely doesn't work.
All right, we're moving on. Main floor laundry.
Oh, this is nice.
Yep, this is nice.
Let's go. He likes it.
He
too.
likes it.
Yeah.
The master bedroom. It's a good size.
This room is nice.
And the master bath. Double sink, jacuzzi tub.
It still looks a little dated.
Well, there's an easy solution to that. Give me some more money.
Second floor.
You probably won't have to walk these stairs very often. This is Greg's music studio.
Yeah, this is an awesome space for a music room.
And right over here, the guest room.
Oh, cool. We definitely need one of those.
I don't know that you'll like it being right next to your music room.
When your guests are over, obviously you're going to be with them, or they're going to be jamming with you.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's true.
We've been through the house.
Yes.
What do you think?
The sight lines aren't there for the kitchen.
This house is just not going to work.
What do you think this house is listed at?
330.
What do you think?
345.
His house is listed at 300,000,
Oh, wow.
which is $50,000 below the top end of your budget, which means you could put that money back into the house.
The whole point of us doing this is to have a house that was ready to go.
I showed you a house that was ready to go. Yes, it was $30,000 over your budget, but now that I find out, 1, you've given Hillary more money, and 2, you're still going to be left with work to do once you go back to your house.
Right.
What's 30,000? And that's before you negotiate.
I do like that house.
Well, good. Then it sounds like that is an option.
Yeah, it is. It's an option.
50 houses to get there when I knew back then that it was the perfect one.
Well, at least it wasn't 2 years. That house that we've been dreaming about is that one that we saw that was over the budget.
Yeah,
Hallelujah.
And you have to admit that you loved that house.
I did. I hate to admit it, but I did love it.
Now, I could complain about the amount of houses we have seen since the one they've now chosen is it, but clearly that is a process that Jamie had to go through.
I do like that it's move-in ready. I mean, if I'm going to move, I do not want to do renovations.
Yes.
And given what's happening and not happening at their house, I love my chances of winning.
But I still want to see what Hillary can do for our house.
Yeah.
David's latest listing brought enough perspective to throw the focus back to a house that Jamie couldn't help but love. With that brand new bungalow once again fresh in their minds, the two of them head home, where at long last they get to tour their own house now that Hillary's extensive renovations are finally complete. It's time to decide, will they love it or list it?
How are you?
We're excited.
We're excited to see the place.
Let's go again.
Great. Ooh, I love the floors.
The floors.
Love it.
And it came all the way through.
Pretty cool, huh?
Awesome.
Come on in.
Wow.
Gosh. This is now going to be your sometime guest room.
What?
And this is how easy it is. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, wow, look at that.
And it's just your office.
Yeah.
Perfect. I love
Very
it.
cool.
Good.
Oh, wow.
So now you've got a laundry room here.
Yeah, it's great. It's so pretty. I love it.
Okay.
So far, so good.
So far, so good.
Oh my gosh.
Nice.
It is nicer than I even imagined. Love that. I mean, that shower is huge.
Isn't that fabulous?
I love the tile.
And you've got those nice sconces.
2 sinks, which is wonderful.
Yeah. So in there you've got your water closet.
Oh,
Again, that makes it work for 2 people.
Yeah, this is amazing.
unbelievable.
Oh, wow.
In you go.
Whoa.
This doesn't even look like our house.
It doesn't.
Oh, I just love it. It is so beautiful. I feel like I could cry.
You can cry. Your fireplace we painted out, which looks so much better.
I love it.
Great sitting area, entertaining, sitting around with the kids.
It's very nice.
Oh my gosh.
The kitchen of just about anyone's dreams.
It is,
This is wonderful.
I don't even know what to say.
This is quartz. It's oversized. There's an awful lot of storage within it. Beautiful new fridge.
Gas range.
This is the real change. Now that the wall is down, it gives you what you needed, which is this area connecting.
Love it.
This is nice.
And then here is your nook.
Oh, I love it. Can I go sit in it?
Please.
Wow, it's a comfy
It's
chair.
so nice.
So everything is great, except I think we're missing one room.
I have a feeling you've got something up your sleeve.
Oh, yes.
Whoa, look at this.
Oh my gosh. This is crazy.
Wow.
I
This is
love these floors.
You have a unit right there that will heat in the winter and it will cool in the summer.
I was not expecting this.
The children can be sleeping and you can be jamming.
This is awesome.
Listen, I will fully admit this looks fantastic.
I know. It's beautiful.
But the house we looked at didn't need any work. And it was brand new. Beautiful open concept kitchen with the nook overlooking the backyard.
Yes.
A fantastic master bedroom. And I would say the ensuite was bigger.
Yeah, I had the tub.
2 perfectly good sized bedrooms for your kids so that no one's arguing like they're going to be doing here. And then there's the music room on the 2nd floor, perfectly placed.
That was nice.
Plus the added bonus of having a bathroom, which is something you don't have here. Guys, I think a turnkey house is the way to go. Now, before you make your decision, I have one more listing to show you, and it's yours. That is the current value of your home
wow.
Gosh.
with the renovation that has been done.
The pre-renovation value of their home was $250,000. With an expanded renovation budget of $115,000, the new estimated value of their home is $390,000. That increases the value of their house by $140,000.
We could afford that other house now.
Exactly.
Even with an increase to her budget that allowed her to install hardwood flooring throughout the house, the money spent on transforming the garage into Greg's music room meant Hillary was unable to resize the kids' bedrooms or update either the powder room or main bathroom. David, on the other hand, may have found them a move-in ready home with all their required spaces, but to do so meant going outside Jamie's beloved neighborhood and over budget.
I mean, this is beautiful.
This is very nice.
Not too shabby. I gotta say.
I can't get over this kitchen. I mean, just the whole flow of it now, it just makes it so huge.
Yeah, it is huge.
I'd be feeling a lot worse if the value of their home hadn't gone up so much.
Oh, that's just because you are riding on what I've done.
I gotta have some benefits to working with you, because there aren't many others.
I can't think of a single one working with you.
But that price they showed us that our house is worth, we could easily swing that other house.
I think the main thing is that it was done from top to bottom.
I'm the one's home all day, every day, so if we're going to choose one, we need to choose one that's going to function best for all of us.
I agree.
Don't be so smug. I'm counting on the fact that this is where they both wanted to live. It now works for them.
When we bought this house, I knew it had this potential, so it's really difficult.
Should we flip a coin?
So we've made a decision.
And are you going to love it?
Or are you going to list it?
Love it.
The turnkey house. Move in ready.
It wasn't an easy decision, but Hillary did pretty much what we needed. We got the sight lines done, and granted, not everything's done, but we can do those down the line. And we just feel like this house would just work the best for our family.
Yeah, and it's just home.
Despite David's delivery of a hassle-free house, in the end, it just wasn't enough. With Hillary's renovations making the house immeasurably more manageable for his daily dad duties, Greg has finally realized that there's just no substitute for the comforts of home.